I'm joined by Laura Varga, who from Life Design Coaching. Laura, you're a life coach. Let's start out by telling me, what does a life coach do?
A life coach is someone that you speak to regularly that can help you with any type of life circumstances or life decision that you'd like to make a change or move forward. Usually there's a process to coaching where you speak maybe once a week for a few months, 1 month, several months. The process is different for everybody. The thing that I love about the coaching process is that it's very unique and natural. So it's very much about the person and their individual needs and adjusting based on what they need. So it can be over the phone or email, Skype, all sorts of different options. But basically a coach is like having your own personal cheerleader that helps you through any event in life that you want to navigate and move through more quickly.
What would be some of a typical challenge that someone is dealing with where they just need someone to help them work through it? Give me some examples.
I would say the most frequent is a career change. Usually it's not just the career change, but it's someone getting to the point in life where they just know that they're kind of stuck and they're doing something that's not maybe fulfilling them anymore and don't know exactly what to do. So that would be the most common, and usually leads down to a career change and making adjustments in life that allow you to do something different that you're interested in and following your passion. So yeah, I would say career change is the main bucket, but the bigger change is that someone realizing that they're not happy, they feel stuck, and they want to move into a different place in life.
Is it people who feel their life is really out of control? They're just not happy, or is it someone who's okay, but they think things could get better?
I would say both. There's different levels of coaching and coaches. So there's a lot of very successful people that have coaches throughout the year to move them through certain times in life to get to goals faster and achieve things that they really want. So it can just be about having goals and setting them and kind of moving you towards what you most desire. Or it can be someone that's very stuck and lost and confused and really doesn't know even what they want for themselves. And that's also something that coaching process can help you uncover. What is it that you're passionate about? Do you have a passion? And everyone does, but sometimes people are so far removed from what they love and what feels good that even the process needs to be about uncovering what those things are again.
Do you ever reach a point where you realize, talking to someone, that they need more than what you can offer? That this is really a psychological problem. They really do need someone to talk to, but it's not a life coach, it's beyond that. Do you ever recommend that someone seek professional help?
Definitely. It's part of the process is setting up, your support system and who are the people in your life that help you and support you, and also definitely referring to other areas when people need it. It could be things with addictions or compulsive habits, and definitely psychologists and psychotherapists and different areas have different expertise and qualifications. And for sure, when it comes to things where maybe medication is required or certain treatment, definitely. And I do, the coaching process can go hand in hand. They can work together. But for sure, everybody needs something a little different. And that's what I love about the coaching process, is that it's natural and you can just adjust it based on what the person needs.
We're just nicely into the new year, and lots of people have New Year's resolutions, and we're just far enough into January that a lot of those resolutions, well, they're just, let's just not even talk about that anymore. But usually a resolution really is a goal, normally. And there's steps, there's things that a goal has to have. Can you go through that with me? What it is a goal needs to have, what components?
So there's different ways of putting a goal together. And I think that you've probably heard of SMART goals. That's something that people can follow. But when I talk about goals, I like to remind people that when you're thinking about setting a goal, you need to set a goal in a way that serves you and is going to help you and motivate you. And keep in mind that setting goals that are not achievable, or setting goals that aren't going to necessarily make you feel good and make you feel motivated every day, sometimes they can serve you in a negative way. And you wake up every day thinking, oh gosh, I haven't gotten to that, and you kind of beat yourself up over what you haven't done. And that's when a goal isn't really serving its purpose or really helping you. So setting goals, it really is a process. So it's not just picking something off the top of your head. It's really thinking about what makes you feel good when you think about it and what's going to motivate you, and then breaking that down into, what are the manageable things that I can do every day. So starting off in January saying that I'm going to, well, right now, I don't think you can go to the gym, but starting off the day saying I'm going to exercise, starting off the year saying I'm going to exercise every day for an hour a day, and then, you're 3 days in and you miss it, then that's not helping you anymore. So maybe try 15 minutes of exercise 3 days a week, and making it something that's more manageable rather than, going all in at first and then having that negative impact of the feeling of not accomplishing something. It's better to start small, for sure.
Something I heard is, it's how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, the same as you eat anything else. And the idea is that you take this massive, what seems like an overwhelming goal, and you break it down into points. Like, I'm going to get organized. Well, that's just so overwhelming. But I'm going to clean out the, I'm going to do my filing, going to get my filing caught up, and break it down into manageable steps. Does that sound like the sort of thing that?
That's the key, for sure, is having the bigger goal, but it has to be broken down into something that you can manage on a daily basis and not let it turn into something that makes you not feel good and accomplished.
And
I
overwhelmed.
would suggest, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And right now there's a lot of reasons to feel overwhelmed. So I do suggest that your goals are aligned with a bigger vision. So, what is the future vision or accomplishment that you want to achieve? And then set your goals based on that. So every day, is that goal serving you towards your future vision, or is it not helping you feel the way you want to feel?
I found that the last 10 months has been a time for me to reevaluate a lot of things and think about what really gives me pleasure? What do I really want to do, and how do I want the rest of my days to look like? Have you found a lot of people are coming to those realizations because suddenly we've got time on our hands, and we've got things, it's forced us to think about things in a different way?
Absolutely. You're being forced into change rather than making the choice of the change. And the interesting thing is, sometimes that can be helpful, because in a lot of these situations, people do have extra time, like you said, and it is a really good time in life to reevaluate what's important to you, what makes you feel good, how do you want to spend your time, and knowing that sometimes things do happen in life that we don't have control over, but stepping back and looking around at your immediate, surroundings and what's in front of you, does that make you happy, and are you happy with where you're at? Or now is a time definitely to make life changes, and a lot of people are doing that because so many things, the way the world is operating has changed, and it's created opportunities, although I know a lot of the focus is about the negative side of it, but there has been a lot of interesting and positive changes also that have come out of it.
I have to agree with that, absolutely. So if someone would like to learn more about your service, where can they find out more information?
So our website is lifedesigncoaching.ca. I'm on Instagram at lifedesignlaura, and on Facebook, Life Design Coaching. So lots of different ways. And we also have a new website, createmyfuture.life, which has a bunch of free information and audio on it as well.
Terrific. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you.
And continued success.
Thank you.